Hey guys, today is Sunday, May 12th. Happy Mother's Day to everybody that is a mom, even if you don't celebrate Mother's Day in your country. Happy Mother's Day anyway. Okay, so today my sister and I made a 6-pound Snickers bar for my mom for Mother's Day. There will be pictures to come on Facebook. I'm actually doing really badly with food the last couple days, but today I tried to eat some stuff that I don't normally let myself eat because I wanted it. I'm not a mom, I don't have kids, but I have animals, so they're kind of like my kids, so it's Mother's Day, I wanted to eat that stuff. Okay, so somebody asked me to make a video about the other cookie recipe that I mentioned yesterday in my second video. The gluten-free peanut butter one. Okay, so I have my computer and I'm going to get the recipe up for you guys. And I'm actually going to tell you 2 recipes right now that are my 2 favorite recipes for baking. So, first one is the gluten-free peanut butter cookies that I mentioned. So, get a piece of paper or whatever and write this down. The ingredients are, okay, and by the way, this makes a bazillion cookies, so as awful as the ingredients sound, it makes tons and tons and tons of cookies, and it's really not that bad. 2 cups of peanut butter, 2 cups of white sugar, but I used 1 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar. That's just my opinion. 4 eggs beaten, 2 cups semi-sweet chocolate chips, which are optional, and 1.5 cups of chopped pecans, or pecans, depending on how you say it. Anyway, this makes tons of cookies, so half the recipe I do. Cockatiels, honestly! Every time I start making a video, they're like, wee, wee, wee. Okay, directions. Preheat oven to 350 degrees, 175 Celsius. Grease the cookie sheet. Combine the peanut butter, the eggs, and the sugar, and mix it until it's smooth. Now remember, the eggs are already beaten. So basically just put the eggs in first and beat them with a mixer thingy or with a whisk, and then put everything else in. Mix in chocolate chips and nuts if desired. Spoon by tablespoons onto cookie sheet. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until lightly browned. I did 9 minutes, worked for me. Let the cookies cool. Okay, it says let the cookies cool on the cookie sheet, but that's insane because they're really hard to get off even if you grease the thing. So I take them off right away. But, okay, so beware about this. They're gonna be a weird consistency when you first make it. It's gonna look strange, but honestly, they come out to look like cookies. I promise. The first time I made it, I was like, this is like consistency of something weird, but I promise you, they will turn into cookies and they stay soft forever. They are bomb. I don't even like the regular cookies anymore. That's the only kind of cookie I like. So yeah, get them right off the pan. They kind of smush up when you put the scraper pancake flipper thingy under them. They kind of scrunch up, but then they open up again when you put them on the cooling rack. So don't let them sit on the pan because then they're stuck on there like cement and you can't get them off. So you can also make substitutions. I made it once with white chocolate chips and pecans, and they were really good too. You can leave the chocolate chips out if you want them to be more like peanut butter cookies, but you do need something in there like pecans. And if you don't care about putting other stuff, you could put oats in them. That'd be kind of cool. Or you know, whatever else. You can be creative. Okay, so that's that. The other recipe I wanted to share with you guys is a carrot cake recipe that I love, and everybody that I've made it for loves it. Okay, get a pen and paper. 2 cups white sugar, 3/4 cup vegetable oil, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 3/4 cup buttermilk, 2 cups grated carrots, 1 cup flaked coconut, 1 15-ounce can of crushed pineapple drained. I know it's weird, but it's good, I promise. 2 cups all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons baking soda, 2 teaspoons ground cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 cup chopped walnuts, 1/2 cup butter, and then, to make the frosting, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and 4 cups of confectioner's sugar. This recipe scares the crap out of me. I make it, but I won't eat very much of it because it's scary, but it's so good. Okay, so if you have to make a cake or something for you know, any reason, like I make this cake and take it to my dad's work all the time because they really like it. Like I do it I think the first Friday of every month, or like if it's someone's birthday and they want the carrot cake, I make it. It's bomb. It's so good. Okay, directions. Preheat oven to 350 degrees, 175 Celsius. Grease a 9 by 13 inch baking pan. Set it aside. I make it in a glass one, so you have to take the temperature down 25 degrees if you do that. In a large bowl, mix together sugar, oil, eggs, vanilla, and buttermilk. Stir in carrots, coconut, vanilla, which you already put in, and pineapple. It just says vanilla twice, it's a typo. In a separate bowl, combine flour, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. Gently stir into carrot mixture. Stir in chopped nuts. Spread batter into prepared pan. Bake for 55 minutes or until toothpick inserted into cake comes out clean. It really is pretty spot on with the time in my oven, but everybody's oven is different. So set it for, like my mom, for example, did it for 35 to 40 minutes. So like, also the kind of pan you're using changes it as well. So just like set it for too little of time and then just keep checking it. Remove from oven, set aside to cool. So then like a couple hours later when it's actually legit cool, then you make the frosting, because you don't want to put a jar of frosting on a homemade cake, because really, you went to all the trouble of making, why is my nose so red? You went to all the trouble of making a homemade cake, you might as well make a homemade frosting, and it's really not that hard. In a medium mixing bowl, why does it have to be medium? Why can't they just say a mixing bowl? Combine butter or margarine, cream cheese, vanilla, and confectioner's sugar. It's going to be like, you put the sugar in, so put it in a little bit at a time, because it's going to be like, you know how powdered sugar does? Like it rises, it's like a mushroom cloud, and you like breathe it in, and then you start hacking up a lung, and yeah, so put it in like a little bit by bit. Blend until creamy, frost cake while it's still in the pan. I'm going to try to make these in cupcake form soon, because it's actually really messy to try to, well, I mean, it's not messy, but it's hard to like cut, you know, the right size pieces and whatnot, especially if you're making this for like a party. You could make it in a big pan, or you can make it into a layer cake. I mean, it's totally up to you, but I'm going to try to make it in cupcake form. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I love to bake. I just don't like to eat what I bake. Classic anorexic, right? Anyway, so those are the two recipes I wanted to share with you. The carrot cake one came from allrecipes.com. And it's so good. Like the pineapple makes it really moist, and you really don't taste much pineapple in there. So unless you're like allergic to pineapple, I would say don't omit it, because the cake won't feel the same, if you know what I mean. It's not like, it doesn't taste overwhelmingly of pineapple. Same with the coconut. It just gives it a little nice, like something extra. So basically just my advice to you if you're going to try those is follow them to the T. And with the cookies, you're going to think it's wrong because of the weird consistency. Like it's really sticky and like gloopy, but I swear it'll come out like cookies. And if it doesn't, then there's something wrong and try again. So those are really good cookies. They stay soft for ages. You may never go back to like regular gluten cookies once you've tried those. So anyway, those are the recipes, my two favorites. If you're friends with me on Facebook, look for the pictures of the 6-pound Snickers bar that we made. It was so funny, oh my god. Hilarious. Okay. That's it, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, have a great rest of your weekend, however much of it is left, if any, for you guys. It's 5:07 for me, so it's almost over.